Hi, it's Maggie the Irish Gypsy here to bring you your June 2021 general readings. We are looking at the first 2 weeks of June from the 1st through the 15th. This reading is for the earth sign of Capricorn. Welcome everyone. Hope you're all doing well wherever you're at. Thanks for taking the time to watch this video, for watching any of the videos, for your likes, shares, subscribes, donations, feedback, comments, personal readings, all things that I am very grateful for. Thank you. So this reading is for the earth sign of Capricorn for the first 2 weeks of June 2021. That's if your sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign is in Capricorn. It's also relevant if you're cross-watching for a Capricorn. It's a general reading, of course, so it's going to resonate a little differently for everyone. I suggest watching all of your signs for the additional insight and perspective that it can provide. And if you find that any of these readings resonate with you and you'd like to reach out for a personal reading, maybe take a deeper look at something or get information about that for yourself or as a gift for someone else, you can click on the description link below, click on that little arrow. You'll see some contact details. My email address is there, Maggie1McGuire@gmail.com. Feel free to email me directly. I'd be delighted to hear from you. I can usually respond within the same day with more information, and I do readings full time. It's all that I do, so I'm pretty diligent about scheduling those personal readings in as timely a fashion as I possibly can. So email me if you're interested. Okay, Capricorn, let's see what the first 2 weeks of June have in store for you. I am using the Tarot of Dreams and clarifying with Legacy of the Divine Tarot. Capricorn, we begin quickly with the Knight of Wands, with the Four of Swords. We have, oh goodness, the Sun, followed by the Ace of Wands, the Ten of Coins, followed by Justice. And from the bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Wands, representing overall energy and focus. I'm going to pull one more, and the Six of Swords. Similar theme with the earth signs for the first half of the month of June. Just like with Taurus and Virgo, Capricorn, this reading is one of hope and recovery and healing. Being in process, still being in the transition of that, but beginning to finally see efforts moving towards that way, paying off here. I mean, that's the overall energy. The Three of Wands represents that you still haven't achieved that final goal, whatever the final goal is for you, but you're starting to see the small goals being met on the road to that, you know, doing some of the footwork, laying some of the groundwork, starting to see some of those things paying off and working for you, which makes you feel much more positive and optimistic about the future as this plays out. The Six of Swords, which is healing and recovery here. Again, it's a transitional card. You're moving slowly but surely away from the source of the trouble, the trauma, the challenge, and you're not quite to the other shore and on solid ground yet, but you're moving towards that, and some things are happening that make you feel hopeful about that. We have the Knight of Wands, the fastest of all the knights. He's spontaneous and aggressive and assertive, and he doesn't waste any time. He has a mission and a quest, and he goes charging off to do it. They are the defenders, the protectors, the bringers of the tarot. They usually represent offers or opportunities for change or help coming in or action that you're manifesting. But I feel like this is external. I feel like this is somebody that's actually working with you or helping you in some way. And it may even be somebody who's helping you in kind of a defending sort of way, if it's like a mediator or an attorney or a friend or someone who's standing up for you, because they help bring some kind of peace and recovery here, which is all over this reading. It's like recovering from some kind of challenge or trauma. It's not over, but you can see the end. That's kind of what I'm seeing here. The Four of Swords with that Knight of Wands. This is usually shows up when somebody's just, you know, they need to take some time off. They're feeling tired, worn out, exhausted. So this is a temporary step back so that you can rest, recuperate, regain your strength. And because it's over the Knight of Wands and it's a really different energy than the Knight of Wands, the Knight of Wands for many of you is somebody else in the picture with positive energy, with positive influence, who's helping give you like a healing space, or it could be a reprieve of some kind as well. And then we have the sun, which is where all the energy lifts up, all the pressure lifts up. The sun brings light, love, warmth, laughter, illumination. It banishes the shadows. It automatically brings an uplifting of previously restrictive energies. With the Ace of Wands, which is brand new beginnings. Aces represent the number 1. Fiery, excitement, desire, enthusiasm, passion, a new start, creativity, inspiration. Some of you, there may be something happening where you're moving or traveling, or something gets moved from one place to another place. And because of that, it brings this resting space and makes you feel much, 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 much more hopeful about the future, because if this thing didn't happen, the rest of what needs to happen wouldn't go as well. So whatever it is that you're wanting to have happen to make the rest of it happen successfully is actually happening here. And then we have the 10 of Coins, which is long-term stability, security, whether it's financial, material, anything to do with inheritance or home or family. Feeling like things have finally come to a place where everything is stable for a long time to come in the future, with Justice in the upright, which is reap what you sow. This is things working out dependent on the decisions that you made before. But in the upright position, it's a strong indication that things are working in your favor. Whatever this is, if this is some kind of legal situation, there's success at the end. There's long-term stability and security. I feel like, Capricorn, that this is the ultimate goal for you, this 10 of Coins and Justice. Again, in a legal situation, this could be anything. I mean, in a general reading, it could be anything. If it's an actual legal situation, anything from, divorce issues, custody issues, money issues, litigation of some kind, inheritance issues. It's definitely working out in your favor. But it feels like Spirit is saying that's the end result. You're not quite there yet, but some things are happening to make you feel like that's actually possible and hopeful for you. And it is actually for you. Let's clarify. It's a beautiful reading. It's quite similar to the Taurus and Virgo readings as well, in that it's a spread about recovery and healing, and you're not quite there yet, but you're in process, and something is occurring, and you're also getting the help and resources that you need to make you feel like you can actually get out of this. Like, this is actually going to end well for you. Clarify the Knight of Wands. Whoa. King of Swords, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, Sun, Moon, or Rising. But this is the night. Wow. If this is a legal issue, this would be like your mediator, your attorney, and they are real. I mean, this King of Swords shot right out. This is the King of Truth, of Air of Illumination. He's in the upright, though not in the reverse position. This is somebody in a position of help for you. This is somebody very smart, very intelligent, very well versed in dealing with this, and he's, with the energy of the Knight of Wands, it's almost like he's coming in as like the knight in shining armor, or the crusader for you. Clarify the Four of Swords. The Knight of Swords, the information deliverer, conversations. with the star, renewed faith, restored hope. In the tarot, this comes after the Tower card. I think either Taurus or Virgo got this too. So in the tarot, this comes after the Tower. The Tower is that unexpected event which comes in and it breaks everything down, and sometimes it can feel like a real catastrophe or something really challenging. So then it's about kind of clearing the records away from the Tower card, and then the Star card comes next. It's something which occurs which restores and renews your hope and faith. The Star card comes after a period of darkness and despair and challenge. It's kind of like God's spirit, angels, and guides saying, the worst is over now, and trust in the path that you're on. Even if you can't see more than a step or two ahead, you're on the right path. This path leads to joy, fulfillment. This is one of the wish fulfillment cards. So there's some kind of, it feels like somebody's in your corner. There might be more than one person in your corner, and they are like fighting for you. It's almost like it's a crusade for you. And all of the information exchange and conversations are about, we're gonna get this done. You're gonna get through this, and on the other end of it, you're gonna have the thing that you want to have. It's beautiful, beautiful energy. Which is the Ten of Coins and Justice in the upright, which represents long-term stability and security for you, meaning you don't have to worry so much about the future, tomorrow and next week and next month and next year. The Ten of Coins strongly connects to long-term stability and security in anything that has to do with home and family, children, home, the property or inheritance issues, financial, material, and emotional as well. Justice in the upright, and that's, there's hope here. And it's not just an unrealistic, idealistic hope. This is spirit and also concrete individual human beings in your life that are helping you towards this goal. It's absolutely beautiful. Something is happening which really gives you a booster shot of hope here. So any final messages from Spirit? Any final messages from Spirit for Capricorn? This is a beautiful reading. For a change, because I know you guys have really been going through it, all of the earth signs have really positive readings for the first half of June. Positive in how things are beginning to work out, after some really difficult times. The Ten of Cups, the Happy Home card. And the Four of Swords again, rest, reprieve, recovery, recuperation. And the Hanging Man's right after that. Things are still playing out. Yeah, it feels like, for example, because we do have justice here, if this is an actual legal situation, litigation, or a court case or something of that sort, that's a process, right? In order to have the thing at the end that you really want, whatever the goal is for you, or a successful compromise, there's a series of things that need to happen. And here it feels like something significant has happened. We're not at the end yet, but something significant has happened, which actually opens a door which makes you feel like the positive thing that you want at the end of this is actually going to happen, that there's actually hope and faith where maybe there wasn't any before. And you're being called to just trust in that. And for this time period, because we have that Four of Swords twice, it's a temporary reprieve. It's a temporary being able to, okay, the pressure from this particular part of it is gone and off now. It's just gorgeous. Beautiful reading. All right, Capricorn, those are your messages for the first 2 weeks of June. I hope you found it helpful or enlightening, give you some food for thought. Again, if any of these readings resonate with you, you'd like to reach out for a personal reading, take a deeper look at something perhaps, email me directly, Maggie, @gmail.com. I would be delighted to hear from you and to work with you. You can also click on the description link to get that information. I will see all of you in a couple of weeks for the June mid-month readings. Stay safe and well until then, and I hope to see you back here again soon. Bye-bye.